Once again, I didn't consent to any searches or seizures, just so that's on record.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll work through this.
Okay.
All right.
Please be careful, it is loaded.
You don't want to hurt me or you.
Well, I definitely don't want you hurt.
Well, listen, we got a call. Some reckless driving activity on your behalf.
Okay.
Around here. We came here. I saw you actually do a U-turn, spin around over here.
Because I mean,
caused some people to come out and have some concerns, and basically my job is to investigate what that is all about.
Okay. Like I said, I mean, if you saw right here, there's this white car right here that's double parked with 2 parking spots. Next car, or not sorry, this car, but the next car back there, this car right here is way over their line. There's no parking, so I was not zooming, but I was driving around looking for parking. There's none on the back side of T. There's none on the front side of T. There's none actually in front of the pool. So, I mean, you understand my frustrations when there's
a lot back here.
Mind you, cars get broken into back here.
Okay.
So I don't like parking back here. So zooming, no. Driving, yes. Under the 10-mile-an-hour speed limit. I know the front says 7.5, but in a parking lot it's under 10. Okay. Okay.
Are you willing to let
No,
me
sir.
see who you are?
Unless I've been suspected of a crime that you personally saw, I would rather not. But I'm not going to combat you if you want to look at it. No.
All right. May I look at it?
Under duress, yes. And mind you,
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Is this your vehicle? May I hold it or no?
I would rather not.
May I hold it?
Under duress.
Okay.
Okay. This is registered to my father-in-law, which both me and my wife drive it around until we pay him off for it.
Okay.
I do have insurance and I believe the temporary or correct tags insurance license for you.
Well, here's the deal.
Okay.
All right. I have stopped you.
Right.
Under the
suspicion of reckless driving.
There you go. Suspicion of reckless driving.
Right.
Thank you. They're talking into my ears.
No problem. I understand.
So basically, I'm
Putting
just going to do an
pocket.
investigation. All right.
Okay.
I don't think I'm giving you a hard time or anything. I'm not really doing anything. I'm just trying to.
Well,
figure
the
some
certain
stuff out.
individual over there, when I was driving around to drop a couple of my friends off who were with me, she did flip me off, and I, jokingly said, "Love you too," and drove on. So I don't know if her male friend over there got offended by that, but that could be why they're
So
calling.
we're just going to figure it out. Like I said, you're just an inquiry what we're going with right now. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
All right. Sorry, they keep talking to me here.
That's all right. You got a job to do.
1406. Can we run one by number?
Would you like my concealed carry as well? My license?
153.
Okay.
6847. 153 6847. Correction, 41.
And then if this turns out okay, I would like to, if possible, cite them for, God, I forgot what it is. But if you flash a light into a driver's eyes, it's distraction of driver, correct?
I'm not familiar with that, to be honest with you.
If you, like a laser light
a-
or anything like that, if you're poking that at
1406.
a driver, then it's distraction of driver, correct? Because, I mean, they were standing over there flashing a light at me to
Copy,
where I
thank you.
couldn't see. How's it going, sir?
Good.
Mind you, are being audio and recorded.
That's fine, I don't care.
Okay. Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Put it in my back pocket.
Yeah, that's fine. Hi, sir.
Hi. You want to have a...
Yeah.
Are you good here? We're going to go have a little powwow and a talk, and he'll basically fill me in on what he knows.
Okay, yeah, I'm good here if you guys are okay.
Yeah, we'll be right back. What's your first name?
Matthew?
Matthew, nice to meet you. My name's Kevin.
Nice to meet you, Kevin. Pull over for reckless driving in my own parking lot. Interesting. Current individuals over there next to the other police car flashed a light in my face when I was trying to drive to drop a couple friends off. And then We'll see, because they don't have a radar. And the current speed limit I was doing was 10 miles an hour or less. If they have the radar, then they can tell whether what I was driving at the speed limit, and that's fine. So I got a question for you. The accuser have a radar gun?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I just got a call. Well, actually, my partner got a call.
Right. You're the acting sergeant?
I am not an acting sergeant. I am the sergeant.
Okay, sorry. The sergeant.
I am actually a sergeant. So.
Sorry, the only sergeant I'm really like familiar with intimately, like family-wise, is Sergeant Gruby, Ray Gruby.
I know Ray Gruby.
He's Dave usually, right?
He's Dave.
Yeah.
Yep. Known Ray for close to 20 years.
I think my family known him for about since
Probably
2002.
Longer. Oh, 2002. Okay. No.
Back before he was sergeant.
Yeah. We got promoted in 08, I think.
Yeah, he's been there a while.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, it's not here. I know you have a knife and stuff like that. I just, like I said, I'm just going to remove your handgun while we have a
If you feel the necessity to remove that, that's fine too. No, I meant the knife as well.
Oh, no, I don't. Okay. You've been very cooperative with me. I hope I'm the same with you. I just handguns while I have a conversation.
Correct.
While I'm investigating.
You have that right here in Oregon, so officer safety.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Like I said, we'll start talking to people, because here's what I'm learning from some people so far.
Okay.
Outside, these are people that are in apartment complexes. So
I
you've
live
been
here
driving
as well.
around for quite a while.
Yeah, trying to find parking close to my apartment, mind you.
What would be quite a while for you? What would be 5 minutes?
It's
10
been
minutes?
about maybe 6 minutes tops.
All right, because they're saying almost close to 40 minutes.
Yeah, no.
And they'd pull into a spot, then you'd back out.
Mind you, I just dropped my friends off at 2 o'clock, and it's 2:14.
And they're saying that you would squeal around, then you'd kind of drive fast and then slow down, and then drive fast, slow down, and then you'd squeal around a corner. Only repeating what was told to my partner.
Okay. I can tell you the squealing is done by the speed bumps on my bald tires, or balding tires. When I
pretty good.
actually the front ones, so they're actually pretty bald. And when you turn sharp, I mean, I can even demonstrate for you if you want. When you turn sharp on those, or not sharp, if you turn onto the speed bumps, my tires do squeal. I've done this every day, and I actually have a thing where Taryn, the lady in the office, has asked me, hey, when you're going over the speed bumps, I know they squeal, maybe you guys can get new tires. I'm out of here at the end of September, or mid-September, so I'd rather not spend money on new tires.
So what's this danger do not operate? What's that?
Oh, that's for my work.
Where do you work?
Solar World.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solar World's pretty nice.
I work back half nights, 5:30 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Kind of surprising to me. I mean, I lived and grew up in Arizona. That's a place that you'd have a Solar World.
You wouldn't think Oregon.
You wouldn't think Oregon. I mean, right? I mean, I was like, because we get sun 3 months out of the year.
Surprisingly enough, it's at least what my higher ups say, it's a booming business.
Yeah.
So
there's a school that was being built when I was in high school many years ago. Corona del Sol, I think was the name of the school.
Arizona?
In Arizona. It's
That's
in,
Tempe?
Tempe.
Yeah.
Corona del Sol. It's all solar power.
Yeah.
It was being built back in my high school days.
I remember.
Because I was a neighboring...
Before 2002, I was down there in Arizona, Chandler.
Because this is like 1980s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chandler, it's like right there in South Tempe, Chandler area.
Yeah, they're actually trying to get the contract for solar roadways. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a little octagon bricks that are probably about 1 foot by 1 foot. And what they do is they have LED lights in them, and they want to do the entire roadways like it, because the solar they're heated by the solar power, and then they also have LED lights so that you can paint any roadways that you want. And then that way, if you have a couple hundred yards down, maybe a rock fell onto the roadway and it's got sensor pressure sensitive. When a rock falls on it, they will caution you 100 yards before to slow down.
Oh, really?
So it's not actually a bad thing.
No.
It's just ODOT's been pushing for Oregon. They've been pushing to not get the contract because they want jobs.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the current employees, they'll have jobs until they retire. It's just after that.
Sometimes you have to use what's available to you, and solar being something that's here.
Well, I mean, you got the solar, you got the water, and currently here in Oregon for solar power, if you put more into the grid than you take out of, because you have to, believe it or not, when you buy the solar panels, you have to pay $100 a year to be jacked into the grid, into your PGE or whatever company you use. So you have to pay $100 a year to use your solar panels.
Doesn't matter how many you have or
doesn't
how
matter.
large.
Well, doesn't matter how many or how large. If you put more money back into it than you draw from it, Oregon will pay you $0. If you move to California where they have power shortages, if you put more back into the power grid than you draw, they will actually pay you for it because they have so many blackouts that they need that power.
Interesting.
And it varies from state to state. I know Utah, they have blackouts because of their high thunderstorms and electric storms or lightning storms.
A lot of some of those desert areas do have just the electricity that goes in the air. Arizona had some spectacular.
Oh yeah, they have floods too. I mean, when they go, they go. Yep.
All right, we'll get that
We'll
one
be
more.
right back, Matthew.
Okay.
Trying to figure it out, man.
Okay.
All right, Matthew.
How's it going?
So here's the deal.
Okay.
I think Sarge just kind of already explained to you why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
So whether that happened or not, I don't know. I wasn't here. But
I'm going to take a step back because I have a personal bubble that I like to keep. No, nothing against you guys.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
So anyways, some of the residents called.
Okay.
Said you were driving recklessly through the parking lot.
Okay.
Going fast down the straightaways, speeding
Right.
around corners. All right. They said that one of the persons came out and said that it looked like you almost ran somebody over. There's nobody here that's saying that.
Right.
All right. It looks like farther back, some friends are Robert and Lisa.
Yep.
So I talked to Robert and Lisa. They said, you came in, you dropped them off.
Mm-hmm. Looking for a spot.
Yeah, they're not. They said that what was said, they didn't see or hear.
Okay.
Okay. So without anybody coming out saying that they felt threatened, that you almost ran them over, all I have is people saying that you were driving recklessly through the parking lot, but I don't have anything else to really substantiate further.
Okay.
You're not going to be issuing any citations, you're not going to be under arrest for any reckless driving crimes.
Correct.
So at that point in time, or at this point in time, I don't have any reason to keep you here anymore.
Okay.
So do you have any questions of us?
Can I have the name of the accusers?
Not
Just
right now, because we're not charging any crimes.
Right.
We're not charging
But they did give you the names.
Their
and
names and records will be on file, yeah.
So just in case any other
Absolutely.
damage, I have a big ass dent in my
That'll all
car.
be recorded on file here in our car.
Okay, just in
Call
case any
for
other
the 911
damage.
Call. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So I would recommend that maybe just talk to your managers in the morning. You live here?
I do.
In the complex?
Yes.
So just talk to your management in the complex. Let them know, hey, just in case somebody else calls management and says you're driving crazy, at least
Right.
get your side of the story out.
Okay.
'Cause I wasn't here. I don't know the whole story.
Correct.
I can only go with what everybody tells me, and it doesn't give me anything more than.
I mean, not only that. I mean, the people from people's standpoint from standing and watching a car go by versus driving past a car, it seems a lot faster than what it really is.
Well,
so.
you do understand. It's not so much the speed; it's that someone said that it looked like somebody almost got ran over.
Right.
That's really our biggest concern for reckless driving.
Right.
And we don't want to see that. You don't look like you're intoxicated.
Of course
You don't
not.
look like you're under influence of any kind of drugs or alcohol or anything like that. So I'm comfortable with that. So
Okay.
that's why we're here. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I'm going to hand you your gun back.
If actually you would put it in my holster, so that way I don't have to touch it at all in front of you
I
guys.
find that perfect.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, I'll just lift up my shirt and then
All
you
right.
can place that in the holster.
I have to appreciate a 1911 at any time I'm able to hold one.
I'm actually kind of excited that I can actually conceal a full size.
I just think it's I personally, it's my favorite. 1911 is my favorite handgun.
Right.
I just won't wear one concealed. It's just like a boat anchor.
But
There's a lot lighter guns out there.
after the 8 shots, it's a paperweight that you can throw.
All right.
That's all I have.
Alrighty.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you guys for coming out.
Sure.
Good night.
Have a great night.
You too. Stay safe, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
No problem. You too. Can you not flash a light in my face, please?